Zachary was a bright and easygoing 8-year-old until his parents began going through a very ugly divorce, at which point he began having nightmares and his anger was out of control. In fact, his anger was so out of control, the school was threatening to suspend him. I thought scribbling was the best and quickest solution because we needed immediate results. The scribbling activity could help Zachary release his bottled up emotions in a constructive manner and help him rebalance his system whenever he experienced too much emotional flooding. Since Zachary was already on overload, I suggested I teach his mother and then she could share with Zachary what she had learned. When I spoke with his mother a week later, I immediately heard the joy in her voice when she said, "Zachary's back!" Then she proceeded to tell me what happened. The night after I had taught the scribbling activity to her, she and Zachary had spent most of the evening scribbling, laughing, and talking. But the real magic happened the following day. As Zachary ran in the house after school, he yelled, "I need some crayons and paper!" His mother quickly supplied him with materials and left the room. She said she could hear scribbling sounds coming from the room. About 15 minutes later, he waltzed into the room where she was working, grinning from ear to ear. All he said was, "Can I have a popsicle and ride my bike to Jason's house to play?" How could something as simple as scribbling have such a profound effect on somebody's behavior? We all have a tolerance for the opposite states of chaos and order. This tolerance is unique to us and a reflection of both our psychological and physiological state of development. If at any time we are in a situation that requires us to tolerate either too many ordered tasks or too much chaos, our body, because it's designed to always reestablish balance, will need to create the opposite to restore balance. This is what was happening to Zachary. The difficult family situation was creating so much internal chaos, Zachary didn't have a tolerance for any chaos at school. In an attempt to rebalance, the body needed to create more order. This created behavior in him that made him appear to be rigid, stubborn, unwilling to listen or cooperate. How did this activity help Zachary create what he believed? Zachary's previous easygoing behavior was an indicator that he felt safe, secure, and loved. The behavior that arose during the divorce reflected opposite feelings. The scribbling activity gave Zachary a tool to release bottled up emotions and confusion, so he could just be himself, a smart, easygoing, creative 8-year-old, instead of feeling stuck and overwhelmed by the current events in his life. Shedding the confusion and emotional turmoil enabled Zachary to feel safe and loved again, and subsequently he attracted or created more of the same.